The recent tragedy that happened in Pahalgam, many of us will try to reconcile it with our faith and belief systems. But let's face it, there's something broken in the soul of this land where a Hindu is not safe in their own country, not in Kashmir, not in Bengal. And it's not just about this one attack, it's the echo of 1,000 years screaming through every stone of every ruined temple, every forgotten shrine, and every erased memory. We've been taught to forget, but never to remember and never to respond. 1,000 years of invasions, desecrations, and humiliation. What's your religion? This question has haunted India, not just in 2025, but for over 1,000 years. Khilji destroyed Nalanda University in the 12th century. Over 10,000 monks and scholars were killed, and the university burned for 3 months straight. Their crime? Preserving ancient Hindu knowledge. Muhammad of Ghazni attacked Somnath temple. He looted the temple, shattered the shivling, and took it away as a war trophy to Ghazni. He returned 17 times. His aim wasn't land, it was to crush Hindu faith. And let's not forget Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb's records show that he ordered the destruction of Hindu temples, including Kashi Vishwanath in 1669. Thousands of temples were demolished, and countless Hindus were either forced to convert or killed. And that's the tragedy. We were not conquered because we were weak, we were conquered because we were divided, because we were idealistic, believing in debate while the other side believed only in domination. And yet we survived, not because we bowed, but because dharma doesn't die. It is correctly said that to whatever you seek, the Bhagavad Gita provides an answer. In chapter 16, verse 9, Sri Krishna explains to Arjuna, Etam drishtim avashtabhya nashtatamanopabuddhayaha. Those with impure intellect engage in self-serving and even cruel deeds. They do not hesitate to aggressively pursue their self-centered goals, even if it results in grief to others and destruction to the world. We see this today in the name of religion, in the name of community, ideology, politics, power, or whatever it may be. Deep down, it's all the same thing, selfishness dressed up as purpose. They don't care about truth, they care about control. And when that's your only goal, cruelty becomes the norm, and destruction becomes a strategy. And that's why the world looks the way it does. That's why Kashmir burns today, why conflict rages, and why innocents suffer. Just remember, the Bhagavad Gita was not spoken in a temple or in a cottage somewhere in the Himalayas. It was spoken on a battlefield. Krishna didn't tell Arjuna to meditate his way out of war. He said, fight, because it is your duty, because adharma stands before you, because inaction in the face of evil is evil itself. And look, I know, I recently made a video on the power of letting go, of how Sri Ram accepted his exile with grace, how he walked into the forest with a smile, not resistance. And that's true. That's a kind of strength too. That kind comes from inner balance and from detachment. But, and this is crucial, that same Ram, when Sita was wrongfully taken, didn't let go. He didn't say, oh well, it's her karma. No, he rose. He allied with the Vanaras, he crossed oceans, he stormed Lanka. He made the earth itself tremble, not for revenge, but for justice. We keep hearing about peace, about tolerance. Sure, but tolerance doesn't mean suicide. Peace cannot be one-sided. A civilization that does not defend itself will be turned into a museum exhibit, observed, pitied, and forgotten. While the Hindu sharpens their arguments, they sharpen their swords. Winston Churchill said this about us, and maybe he was right. It's time to sharpen your awareness, sharpen your unity, and sharpen your memory. Being Hindu doesn't mean being passive. Look at our gods. Every one of them holds a weapon. Durga Ma doesn't negotiate with demons. Hanuman doesn't file a petition against Lanka. They acted, but with clarity, with purpose, and always with dharma. And yes, please do not get me wrong. This is not a call for hate, but what it is a call to wake up, to remember who we are, to learn our history, not the sanitized version of it, but the real one. And to ask the right questions and speak the truth, even if it makes you uncomfortable, because we owe it to every single ancestor who refused to convert, who stood their ground, who died chanting a name that still echoes in the wind. Jai Shri Ram.